Hey guys, this is Galactic Marine 501 slash Jexamolfexia, and today I'm going to be doing a review of kre-o. These are sort of the new Lego. They're not the new Lego. I'm gonna say Lego probably still is superior, but these are a new building construction block set, I guess. I don't know. I got the small Optimus Prime, because this scale, the tiny ones are the only ones I can see actually me actually enjoying. Because my thing about Transformers is I like to transform them from vehicle to robot. And um, so I'm doing an unbox first. I'm actually going to get a Transformer in here to show you scale. The directions. Now these are a really nice high point. They make them of thicker paper than Lego's directions. Actually, I have a Lego direction here from that deep sea angler that I reviewed a while back. I kept it here because I forgot to take it away. It was on my nightstand. You see Lego's directions sort of flop. These ones, if you hold them right, they don't flop as much. You can see these. And I'm not like trying to hold kre-os in a better way. Here, let's do it in a general way. Here we go. They're same way. I'm holding them the same way. Kre-os is holding up. It's a much thicker paper, which is good because you're going to be transferring these back and forth. Now, I also have the Titan X1 or something, the big robot set that was released a while back, had 3 modes. Those directions are the exact same paper. It's not that that one's just a one-mode thing that you're not going to be probably rebuilding every now and again. But yeah, okay, let's look into the bags here. Let's do this one first, because this one has the head in it. Bag with kre-o parts. They're actually nicer bags than Lego too. Maybe a little harder to get open, but definitely nicer control on these bags. Now I've heard that the stickers aren't as good, but we can forgive them because Lego stickers used to be just as bad way back when. The stickers are actually, I think these are paper instead of plastic like Lego uses. Yeah, this is a paper sticker sheet. But let's try one. Here is a tile. Here's a tile. I'm going to put, and yeah, these actually, I'm going to get one of the longer parts. Oh yeah, these are about as sturdy as Lego. They feel just as sturdy. Now, I don't know over time will they be just as sturdy, but we'll have to see. And now, I watched the Brick Show's review, and he said something that's quite useful. Try to get these stickers on right the first time. Oh, that's not good. Does the ink smear off? No. Actually, no, they're pretty good. They just take fingerprints a little easier than Legos do. But, whatever. And, I mean, now for the, actually, let's go into one of the parts that we're all waiting to see. For this scale, at least, the head. Because the head is pre-colored. The head is painted. And we all want to see how that turned out. Oh, that's actually good for this. For this scale, that is pretty darn good. No misapplied paint. Now, if I really wanted to, I could go back in with Gundam marker and fix it up a bit more. But it's still pretty good. Now, if you're fans of Mega Bloks, you may know that you may have had some of their, they had ones that fired little race cars. They had a set that had spinning tops that shot out of their arms. They had sets that turned into balls. They were all giant mechs. They actually literally turned into a sphere and rolled around. They had smaller spherical mechs inside them. I don't know what any of these were called, but yeah. You may know that their joint system was a plastic piece with with a tiny little rubber disc inside to give it a little more friction. These have a full rubber joint. Now also Lego, they also had plastic joints that used tightness for friction, those would break constantly. These, oh, that's a nice fit. And if you look at the grip, unlike both Lego and Mega Bloks, these are a lot more solid, the prawns. Yeah, there's a good, I want to say 1/4 inch of plastic in there, actually. See, that's good. I like that. I'm pleased with these pincers. Considering that you may be taking them in and out to transform it. That's a nice fit, a nice secure fit. There's almost no flex from it. Yeah, that's nice. And even the plastic is has a little, I think it's got a tiny bit of rubber in it, so it's got a little more give than normal Lego plastic, which is good. And also, here's a part that looks quite familiar from the side for you Lego fans. Actually, they put more detail into it. So I'd say this is a one-up on a Lego part, right here. Do I have the same part? Possibly. I know I was using them on. I've been working on those bounty hunter ships that I showed in one special. But yeah, that's pretty good. Nice one-up on there. But let's look at the box. The box actually has something that's nice. It's a fold-out box, then you can fold it back together. The only time I can think of Lego doing a box that could close itself was with those Z pods or X pods. Those little pod things that you could build into like 3 different things. They had like helicopters. I know they had a monster and a dragon one at one point. But yeah, this is a very nice box. It shows you the other 2 in this line. These are the only 2 others I may end up getting. The Bumblebee one and the Jazz one. And I do like that they went with the original colors instead of modeling them off of Bayformers. Because what I didn't like about the Bayformers Jazz was, well, they did sort of a combination. Jazz is silver with his classic red and blue stripes. I would have liked to see the red and blue stripes on Jazz. I actually have a figure that's the Bayformers Jazz in the classic colors, which I like that figure a lot because it's really sort of reminiscent to the classic Jazz. Now the stickers were one part that the Brick Show commented on that's not very good. I have to say, meh, I'm not seeing it. Another thing that he commented on that was really, I think, nitpicky were these, the wheels. They're plastic, not rubber. And I have to say I like these wheels a lot. If you look at the backs of these things, this is how the wheel secures in. So the center is not... But then again, I mean, that can be said that, meh, it's not going to be good for tank treads or something. But that means if they go with the tank, with the Megatron that turned into a tank, if they did a set of that, we would get special wheel parts, or at least a special outer wheel part. They wouldn't just make it for all of them. And I like that. I like that look a lot better. And they didn't try to cram 2 parts into one, where you have the where you have the militaristic looking wheels on one side, and then you have the sort of wheels with the sort of sporty looking spokes on the other, and it looks sort of weird when you look at it from the bottom. So yeah, that's good for me. I don't care that much about that wheel issue. It's not a wheel issue. Oh god. Oh god. I apologize for that. I apologize. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I was dreading this because I mean the transformation is going to take a while. Or I thought it was going to take quite a while, but meh, I don't think so. Oh, and here's something that I actually wasn't even expecting. Here, let me find it. Head articulation. The head is actually on a little piece, so you can make him look up, make him look down menacingly. And if you're good with Legos, you could probably make all of Optimus Prime's weapons for this scale. He doesn't come with weapons, but I could probably do it. I may make the Energon blades. They're probably going to be closer to the old Energon blade because those are easier to make than cutting a piece to make a sort of like, I think they go in, then up, then out, then up again, then jagged. You know what? You know what else I saw that I really want? In the Cyberverse size Transformers, they had an Optimus Prime called Battle Steel that includes both his guns, his two guns that he has, and his blades, the blades that pop out of his wrists. Now, so far, the only armaments we've got in the large scale are his blades, the hooks, which pop out of one of the versions, and which the hooks, by the way, if you remember when he fought Blackout, those were used pretty. He was a badass with those hooks. He just goes, shink, grabs the two halves of his face, then rips his face in half. That was pretty awesome, I gotta say. Um, but yeah, this has been the unbox of Optimus Prime. I'll get back to you guys with vehicle mode. Sorry I'm going to be doing this in 3 parts. I would love to do a Let's Build, but that would take too long. Probably about 9 parts. But hey.